Y'all mad romantic. I don't care what nobody says.
Yaboyrocklee channel.
We're here for season 2 of Call of the Night, and we have Adorkable with us.
Yo, this is salsa right here.
Toes on your face.
Just sound like Bad Bunny, low key.
There are moments when I hear the same guy who did Mashless. There are moments when I hear it.
Bing, bong, bong. Yeah, I could see it. Maybe it is. Huh. Creepy nuts, you're right.
Yeah,
You're right.
it was.
Right.
Okay.
Oh, they cooked with that one. That was nice. I like the salsa.
There was moments in the Mashal one, or it was one of them, but the beep.
Bring bong bong. Bring
yes,
bong,
yes,
bong, bong,
that.
Yeah, Creepy Nuts is the best. Always hitting us with bangers. Oh, girl, you took that.
More of a survival.
Dang, losing.
My Charlie's getting bodied. I can't.
Yo.
That's my reason.
Tell
her. Tell her. I don't need a reason.
The romance talk.
Okay.
No, I don't think so.
Cool.
Yamori君の話とか。
Jeez.
第1回、ヤモリ君の恋路を応援しような会。
That's what they're here for?
Yeah. Romance talk.
どうなのよ、実際。
How's it going, Riz? Oh, they have to. This is important for the plot.
It is.
Yeah.
By the way, yes, that was a book.
Was it really?
When I asked, right?
ヤモリ
Thank
君
you.
が眷属になれるかなれないかの瀬戸際なんだから。
I did process elimination of all these characters.
Yeah, that's why. As soon as they showed the first shot D's, I was like, okay, nah.
そうですよね。分かってくれればいいの。というのは建前で。中学生の恋バナ。
They also sick. They actually
That
disturbed
voice.
me.
That voice that she used.
ヤモリ君は、その、初恋というものは。
What's that?
窓ですよ。
Oh.
まだポスの？いや、全く。酒のさっぱな。
Yes.
What? Of course not.
We
What?
just want to help you.
No. Try help me get these treats.
しないでもらいたいな。顔は可愛いと思う。可愛くないリアクション。
Yeah.
ちゃんと
True.
そりゃそうだ。一日一可愛いからだな。
There you go.
It's a little much.
Ooh.
There it is.
なんだ照れてんのかヤモリ君が照れてる。いや、素晴れや。頑張れ。
Super rare.
I had to listen.
Oh, when she changed
Oh, that was kind of
clothes.
cute.
で、なんだよ、この格好。
I don't think it suits her, but it is cute on
ギャ
her.
ップに弱い。
It does not suit her, but that's why it's
七
nice.
草さん、力が強いんだよ。上着脱いだらほぼ下着じゃん。おかしいでしょ。
I guess it's true. Well,
だからその逆で動きづらい服なのだ。こいつ、思ってたよりテンション高い。
Mm.
どう
there's a confirmation, by the way.
なんか落ち着かねえ。足がスースーする。それお前じゃん。確かに。次
This conversation, bro. That's what you would say. Yeah. Anyways. Dumb.
No, he's not for you.
緑はめんどくさい絡み方してるぞ。
Oh.
ちょっとペーストしなさい。ヤモリ君とか好みなんだよね。こじらせたって何？そのままですけど。そうなの。実は。ヒゲメルスタそういやマリコ、私を袖にしたことを忘れんぞ。
He's like, okay, whatever.
お、じゃあ私も。ちょっと。何？何？帰っていいっすか？
I'll stay here all night.
You can't get me to leave.
Nah, son.
私らの前で。あれっていつもしてんの？そうなの、ヤモリ君。
That one is so fucking drunk.
七草さん、超可愛い。ベロチューしたい。
Oh,
していい？なんで？
yes.
僕の中の男がざわざわする。真顔で言うなよ、気色悪い。まあでも、普通はそうなるんじゃない？どうよ。
Is that an example?
ある程度見た目が好みにならない方が不自然じゃない？
I guess that's true.
あれ？
What?
僕にとって私は性的に見れない。
Yo, that's actually a big.
Yeah, that's a big
Yo.
that's a big problem.
Yeah.
She said it and I was like, dang.
あいつはちゃん
This person is wanting to be a man again. Like, yo, and this dude's been with you every
と
day.
いう環境する。
Yeah.
ラブホ行ったの？
Nothing happened.
本当に？何が？いや、本当に面白いだけが理由なの。
Ooh,
It's
pressure.
just fun.
七草さんさ、恋愛に興味あるでしょ。下ネタ大好きなのもその裏返しで、素直になれないだけなんじゃないの？
Oh. It's like the dark humor thing.
Unlocked her.
違う。私は本当に下ネタが
Dirty jokes. I knew it.
Oh, yeah?
バカみたいな子が
I just like dirty jokes. That don't mean
大
nothing.
好き。自分が自分じゃなくなる。
She's
Existential
blustered.
crisis, bro.
Uh-oh. Got picked her
Everyone-
up.
oh.
She faded.
何これ？
She looked thicker too in that dress or that
She
outfit.
does.
飲ませすぎた。
See what happens when you cover yourself
可愛い
more?
でしょ。嬉しいのかな。
I'm thinking about it.
可愛いよ。
Practice it. You look cute.
Throne. She's throne.
人のことより自分の心配しろ。むしろ1年ルール。コウ君は大体、ほら、私はその、
Girl?
She can't say it.
She really is.
She started off all evil.
頑張った僕の後が見える。強い心なんて偉いしすごい
And I can't tell if him gassing her is where is helping or not.
Me neither.
感情そのものが欠落してるんじゃないかとまで言われるし。すげえこと言われてるね。モテが皆無の私が言うのもなんだけど、コウ君。
Wow, the two of them. I'm just reminded of how this is so odd.
どこに向かってんの？
Yeah, why aren't y'all flying?
To go research?
Are they going to that building?
理由もなく、なんとなく東京に憧れるをやってる奴らがムカつくってこと。何？
Ita!
東京に憧れちゃいけねえのかよ
She loves it here.
Did she really slap him?
Yeah, she did.
東京は10時過ぎても服が買えるし、カラオケは24時間だ。見たまえ、我々の研究対象だ。
I knew it.
Make out alley.
青春に年
The
齢は
Pleasure
関係ない。
District.
まともじゃない関係に見える人もいるけど。
Some do look like proper
まとも
relationships.
ってなんだ
She want a suit.
コウ君、恋愛なんてギャンブルはな、まともなやつはやらねえんだよ。恋愛って自分で言って自分で照れてる。世の中の恋愛してる人たちを見て、その姿勢を学ぼうと。
This is terrible. Mom, let it go.
ナンパしてる人ってさ、それ恋愛から遠くない？しかも
Correct.
ちょっと太い子。
Yes.
ナンパ男が全員即ホテル行きたい奴らだというのか。ひどいな。ナンパ差別だぞ。
Yeah, maybe I just want to talk.
そうじゃない人っているの？いるだろう。
I thought he was right though. Like what?
話し相手が欲しい人と。それ
I just want to talk.
遠いじゃん。いいんだよ。
Nah, I'm with his logic. I guess me and the director are on different sides.
知らない例で話を広げるのは。エッチな話題がお好きだね。そうじゃないよ。
That is not it, man. I'm just
考
spitting.
えてみたまえ。肉体関係。ここに恋愛感情は一切絡まない。
Yeah.
では、それが成就したとする。これは不純か？これはそっくりそのまま私たちのなんでそうなるの？
That's a
Y'all
good
link up
argument.
every day.
吸血行為は食事であり、まぐわいでもあるのだ。これは一切反論の余地なく肉体関係。
Bingo.
しかも、どっちかって言ったら、コウ君がナンパされてホイホイついていった側
She's somehow right.
She's cooking right now.
Yeah, I stand down. Doesn't matter how you meet. How you find them is how you lose them? Forget
不
that.
思議だった。こんなにも多くの人々が当然のように恋愛と共にいた。タイミングが重なるとドラマに移る。ドラマなんかなくても人は恋愛ができる。恋愛なんて特別なことじゃない。
Yeah, what sound is that?
It's supposed to be special to you, though.
伝えたかったのはこういうことだろ？あ、そう。
Hmm.
Huh?
さあ、やっぱりそうだ。
No!
I don't think they got the same message.
I don't feel that way.
No.
And I don't know, I feel like romance isn't supposed to be, it's supposed to be special to y'all, but like, yeah, it's common. Whatever. I would never go to a zoo at night, but I'm with the vampires. Oh?
Yeah.
本当にダメじゃない？犯罪じゃない？何言ってんだ。子供がこんな時間に出歩いてる時点で。
I don't want to be carried.
ダメだろ。
This is how Batman feels when Superman carries him.
There's no control.
Yeah.
なるべく静かにな。動物たちを驚かせて。
You gotta put like one arm around me and jump together. I still feel manly that way.
Yeah, like shoulder jump together,
Yeah,
side
shoulder
by side.
jump.
Don't carry me. I helped you jump and I helped you land.
Yeah, we jump together, baby.
Yeah.
Oh.
初めて地元に残る前向きな理由ができた。ナズナちゃんと会えた場所だから。
There you go.
Guys, it's come to my attention, I had to share this news with you, that about 71% of you guys are watching our content, but not subscribing. Even though we have about 1.4 million views on a monthly basis. So I'm just reminding you guys, to those who forget, because I see people do forget when I say these updates, please take the time to subscribe. It goes a long way in helping us, the reactors, and the editors in getting you this content on a weekly basis with better quality, better editing. You guys are asking for underrated shows. We love to deliver that to you guys. And we can do that with your continued support as a growing channel because there are costs associated with getting these videos editing. So please don't just pass us by. Take the time to subscribe.
Accidental
もし俺が
romance.
吸血鬼に
Sure.
あそこにいればナズナちゃんがいるって思え。そっか。私も。それがこうくんでよかった。
Y'all mad romantic. I don't care what nobody says. You suck your blood in this foreign city off the balcony where everybody can see.
The noise. Ooh. Sound like air coming out.
せっかくならいつか。ごめん。なんでもない。
Wait, what was that? What was that? What was that?
Do you feel something?
いつか昼間に。それは僕らの時間じゃない。
Was he about to say that by accident? It's come here during the day?
Yeah.
I liked the foundation of love that she talked about because it was like certain people wouldn't want to, I guess, fall in love that way, or you know, you can't start your relationship that way or whatever. And she goes, at the end of the day, if it ends up in pure love, like, what does it matter? I would still say you wouldn't want to start your relationship on a bad foundation. I still would maintain that.
Agreed.
Nevertheless, sometimes we still end up at the same destination, and we just took a different route to get there. And there's just something to that, you know.
Like, remember back in the day? Cause we're old. People were like, you met online? What? It's like, now it's like, oh, okay, that's how most people meet. It's like, now it's like, you met somebody in real life? How? Where'd you go? What were you doing? At church? What? It's like, yeah, you can still meet people. So I thought it was pretty profound because people definitely look down on how they met one another versus it's like, oh yeah, I'll just chat her up in the street and we went on a couple dates. Or versus, oh, my friend introduced me because this is like my friend's cousin's best friend and they introduced me. Like, it don't matter how y'all met. If it ended up in something beautiful, what's the matter? Like, as long as y'all weren't meeting, doing drugs, like sharing.
But what if you guys did that and made each other better and got out of the drug game together and now you have pure love, bro?
Yeah, like, honestly, how do you met? If it ends up in pure love, that both y'all
thank you.
are in a better place, like,
Wait,
what's the matter? Oh, I didn't realize the outro was a Cupid Nuts.
I didn't realize either.
I did. But
All right, so we're gonna listen to the outro at the end of our discussion. I didn't realize Creepy Nuts was playing, so I'm gonna circle back to that. But so going back to that conversation again, it's like, you know, sometimes people ask you or girls ask like, what drew me to you? What is it about me that you liked? Why did you fall in love with me initially? Like in my case, it was my wife's thighs, bro. It was my wife. I love my wife's thighs. I still love my wife's thighs. So yes, them thighs got me in. But then she has so much more to offer, right? So it started with the thighs, and that's that. Other people might be something I can't even think of what regular people fall in love with or start to fall in love with. Oh, they saw her helping kids cross the road, and she was such a kind person. I feel
she's
like
caring, she's helpful.
Yes, if you say you started falling for someone because they were caring or helpful, people will respect that more.
Yeah.
But it's like, yo, what drew you to your wife? Yo, she had the big old thighs, son. I just wanted to.
I respect that.
They're gonna look at me like, yeah, you will, of course.
What does that mean?
Wait, you gotta give me 5 more seconds. And me too, in reverse. It's gonna be both of us, bro. But you tell like a dork with the same story, I don't know. Like, oh, that's okay. I wouldn't want that to be my reason.
So you objectified her.
Yeah.
And then you liked her.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah, that's terrible. Yeah. What's your 2 cents?
I find it completely normal for guys to have feelings or attractions, like how you guys started off, even like going for a girl, is just straight up attraction. You guys find something that you like, you see it, then you try to get it. That's just, it makes sense. I think it might be different for some girls. Nowadays, I feel like things have like switched a bit, so maybe girls are more just like, if they're good looking, they just go for it, so it's whatever. But back in my time, not that I'm not that old, but back in my time, it was more like you kind of had to like push a little more. Like you had to stand out. You had to stand out, and you had to do it in the right way. So it just depended. And I don't know. I feel like girls now, it could be 50-50. I don't know the numbers, but it's like I feel like your guys' mindset is also how girls are thinking it too. So I'm not too like against that way of thinking. I know my significant other was the same way. Like his interest was physical first before he acknowledged anything else. He was just like, yup. And then
change his name from bunny to lion, whatever it is. And then, was hungry. And
then you know,
he is not a vegetarian.
The way he approached though was very annoying for me, because his personality was not to my standard. But no, because we worked together. So as a coworker, I hated working with him because he was lazy. He didn't like to do his job. And I was a very, yes, just on his side of things, like his priority for things. So it was just, but he was very funny. His personality was hilarious. And you know, he was also attractive. I also found him attractive, but I had no interest in him until after I heard backstory knowledge, like about him in the like past, and I was just like, oh, I start empathizing. Yeah, I start empathizing with his struggle. And that was it. That was just really it. So, you know, in some way, attraction does have a big portion to like the relationship. It's not like if you can't even, you know, like see them in that light, that's a problem. But if y'all ain't even like active like that, I think it's fine too. Like it doesn't all have to rely on like the lust aspect is what kind of they were really looking at for love, because they confuse the show a lot with love and lust, and it's just like they do go hand in hand. Like you have to be attracted sexually to this person to be, you know, in love and stuff. But it's not like a huge portion of like what you need to like stay in love. Because you'll be attracted to other people. It's like, but you chose this person. So anyways, enough, you know, mumbo jumbo, because that's not really the point of the show.
It's exactly the point of the show. Less than love. It's literally exactly.
And I feel like
it's actually the peak of when you started cooking.
Yeah.
You reached like the peak, and it's like, oh, she really started cooking.
That's not the point. Like, no, that's literally what we're talking about.
Because the way we're talking about it is yeah. The way we're talking about it is more, you know, like the attraction aspect. So I'm just like,
I'm actually glad you brought it full circle. That was like, for me, that was actually the best part of the revelations that happened here. Not Cole just realizing it don't matter how you start. It was Nas realizing like, wait a goddamn minute, this kid's not sexually attracted to me at all. He hasn't made not one pass, not one move, not one attempt, not one boob grab, not booty smack. She's like, damn, He don't look at me like that. And he's like, you're just not realizing that. And he's like, shut up right now. Hold on, I gotta deal with this. Get me some liquor. And yeah.
All right, so look, I'm gonna admit to that down the full. I appreciate the conversation. I missed the significance of that talk and then where she took him. He don't even think of her like that, right? So she brought him where people are just smashing and then had this conversation. And it's like he don't want to entertain that part right now. He can't. It really doesn't matter. But she's like, yeah, what you guys are just saying. Nah, I actually overlooked why they went to the district. I heard everything they were saying, but it didn't pop out at me why they was there. Like they was talking about, he don't see me like that. So she went to a place where people be hooking up and going to go smash. And then she goes on to explain, like, yeah, we can still end up with pure love from here. Because he probably was like, oh no, you can't do it that way or whatever. And like, yo, we're already doing that way. We already physical, baby.
We hang out all the time.
I suck your blood. Yeah.
She's like, don't think we haven't started. Like, you don't realize the romance has started. It's already started, buddy. You're just blind to it. And he's like, oh damn. But yeah.
And then he made some kind of connection. She was like, sure. He connected it with his own ways.
Yes.
But I don't know.
I do think they disagreed on the connection.
I think so too.
What she wanted was for him to understand that he should start seeing her more, physically attractive.
Yes.
And make some moves or something. But she struggles to say those things, so she just, tries to act, and she does this. And his response to it was, romance doesn't really matter. Which to me, I'm like, okay, that's not exactly what she meant. And he's like, I see what you mean. It's like, I don't think.
Oh, he's saying romance is not that.
It's not that big a deal, because instead of taking it
Yeah.
as like, this can be just a step for us to reach love, right? He's taking it more as just like, oh, this is not a big deal. And I don't.
Oh, we can get there. It's not a big deal.
Yeah, I'm not entirely sure how well that's going to translate to each other, but.
Yeah.
I thought she made more sense than he did. I was like,
She does.
I was
She
like,
did.
what do you mean it's not a big deal? Because when you say it's not a big deal, that could mean, oh yeah, people just out here having romance. Don't overthink it. Don't overhype it. It's part of the human experience. That's cool, but like your romance should be a big deal. Like, you know what I mean? So
Yeah.
I didn't want to overread it. I was like, what? It's one of those things, if he had said it to me, I'm like, explain that more so I can really know that I understand what you're thinking. But I would have some questions for him, but I can't actually ask those questions.
So what I like about what you said, so at the end of the episode, after she sucks his neck and he looks at her and he's like, oh damn, I feel like his heart. He got that first feeling of love or lust. And he's like, and she's like, you good? He's like, yeah, I think I'm okay. It's like, hey buddy, yeah, you gonna start feeling it now. There's no way the wheel hasn't started churning in your brain. Your little monkey brain's not gonna start making connections, and just naturally you're gonna find yourself in that path. But he just tuned that out, nothing. It's like, don't say nothing.
I took it as like his first feeling of like desire for like her, because he said before he hesitated, he said even later on, he explained, I want to go with her in the middle of the day, and he realizes with her he can't do that kind of stuff. So he's just like, oh. So it's just like like when you like someone, you're just like, oh, we could come again some other time, and then you realize like, oh, they're moving away or something, and you realize how attached you are to that person. It's kind of that. And that was like the first time you really see him feel that type of way. It's like, oh dang, like, and he took it back, and he's just like, never mind, forget it. But yeah.
I actually appreciate this end discussion with y'all. This actually made me appreciate everything I watch way more. It's not like I didn't enjoy the episode. There were just some things that I didn't think that were that deep, or I didn't connect together like that. But it really is. And now, I remember last season where he made the distinction between lust and love. I remember there was an episode, and we had a long discussion about it. And so I'm remembering, yeah, this show entertains the theme of love and lust and differentiates the two. And it's like, yo, it's really sitting on me. Yeah. And now I just keep nodding my head because like, yeah, this is why I remember the show. This is why it was good. I remember long discussions, and yeah, it was worth talking about.
Yeah, I'm excited to see more outfits because now she's dressing different. She's like, I can't wear the same thing I've been wearing, but I can wear different stuff, and it's gonna give different effects.
I strangely liked her change of outfit today.
Right?
I really liked the outfit, but I appreciated the difference. And they said the surprise, like, it just worked.
It worked.
It just worked.
I felt the same way. I was like, I don't think it suits
She pulled it off.
her, but it looks good on her.
It looks
like,
good on her.
Like I just know like that's a good outfit, but I know that don't really fit your personality type of thing.
Yes, agreed.
I actually liked it because it didn't fit her personality.
I
It
feel like
gave very much like
It gave a different
K-pop
side.
prep, like preppy
Oh.
girl.
Mm.
Yeah, like a preppy girl look, but she's definitely like closer to like the dark goth.
She looked way older
I felt.
in that outfit.
Oh, you know what?
Sure,
Yes.
she had a more mature vibe.
She had a mature vibe. I felt like I saw another side to her, even though she was acting somewhat normal. It wasn't until she started drinking. But she came off as a more like innocent human type vibe versus like her vampire look type thing.
Innocent human.
And then you hear the conversation. She's struggling to talk about romance. She's like, yeah, that outfit suits this conversation and your flustered look.
She's not in
Like,
her warrior gown.
She's a naive.
It's like a goth
I don't
girl
know.
cleaned up. You know,
Yeah.
she's like, shit, I'm gonna stop wearing the black makeup for one day and just like put on a dress. But it's the opposite here. She went from being like super out there to like kind of conservative, but it was like a clean conservative. It looked good.
Yeah,
was
it
really
almost
just-
made the added clothes almost made her more vulnerable, even though she should feel more open when she's like, you know, dressed the way she is.
I agree with that. That's why I use the battle attire. When she's in that hot black leather and stuff, she's ready to war.
She
ready
got
to
a
kill
wall
some
in front of
niggas.
her.
So she got powers. And then when she's in that outfit, she has no power. She's not
She's
a
just a
vampire.
girl.
She's just a
I'm
girl.
just a girl.
Yeah, yeah.
You're literally a demon that sucks my homie.
There's a lot of
Just
those.
a girl.
Until next time, Rocklee Lee.
I took a couple of
You're nasty.
Subscribe if you haven't. We are out.
As always, thanks for supporting this channel. If you don't know, we do have a Patreon and it's free to join. You can stay updated, suggest content, or vote on polls. If you're interested in our uncut and early reactions to anime, K-drama, Western shows, and movie reactions, which include exclusive reactions not found on YouTube, you can join the upper tiers on Patreon, or you can stick with the edited content right here on YouTube. We got Yaboyrocklee Reactions also in the description of this video. Until next time, I'm out.